Yo, Jimmy, check her out in that bathing suit. Oh my goodness. I'm glad we wore our suits today out here.
You know we're on green screen, right? There's no one out there.
Come on, man. Really?
It's like, oh yeah, the sand between my toes. It's actually green screen between my toes.
You got a green screen? Okay.
Listen, I was actually looking.
Let the people have an imagination.
Boy, it's beautiful around here.
It's beautiful.
Let's go back to pretend. Let's make believe.
Let's pretend.
Oh,
Okay.
Look at those palm trees and the sand. And do you hear it, Rob?
I do.
Do you hear the
seagulls?
Is that a hawk or
That's a seagull.
you know? Sound like a crow.
Whatever, man. Welcome to the welcome to the August 2023 Beach Boys. We call it the Beach Boys Show. Would that be a good one?
Beach bum.
The Beach
I
Boys.
don't want to be a beach bum. I'd like to be.
Okay. Welcome to the summer show of August 2023, and we've been doing this for a lot of years. There you go. Okay, that works. We've been doing this for a lot of years, and
We're still doing it.
we're still doing them. So we got a whole lot of inventory to show you this month. We got a good array of luxury cars.
We've been busy.
We've been busy. We're stocked up deep with super deep. So you want to talk about the largest inventory you're going to see? It's right here.
The big wave at Bridgeland.
Stay tuned for some of the nicest inventory that we have, some of the diversity that we have.
The greatest selection you will find in Central New York.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well, Jimmy, let's take our shoes off.
Has been socks and off?
Yeah.
No, hold on.
Hey guys, we like to wear our suits to the beach.
Listen.
Here we go, Jimmy. Here's another electric car.
Woogie.
And we've been kind of stocking up on those. Obviously, that's where everything's headed. Right?
Yeah.
Manufacturers, everything, they're all going to electric. We know that California is mandating electric.
Yep.
And New York State typically follows California. So be prepared for that. We are preparing ourselves.
We are.
So we like to stock up with a lot of these gas vehicles. We have our trucks, we have our sports cars, we have like 500-600 vehicles in stock.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have that kind of an inventory, you also have to have something for everybody.
We do.
Okay, with your ice cream suit. So you got to have a little bit of something for everybody. And these electric cars, they fly off the shelves.
Yes,
now
they do.
let's take a look at one that did not fly off the shelves, and our loss is going to be your gain here.
It's Ioniq.
It's Ioniq.
It's Ioniq.
It's Ioniq. This thing didn't go. It's a 2022 Hyundai Ioniq plug-in. Okay, this one's got 15,000 miles. This has a very low market day supply. What that means is that there's not a lot of these around, and they move very quickly. Market day supply is in the 30s. So that's about half of what it typically is. The higher the market day supply, the slower that the vehicles sell. When you get into the 30s, it's about as low as she gets. So this one's in the 30s, good mileage, price tag $27,988. Here's the deal, it's 85 days old on my lot, okay? Got lost in the shuffle. So I just want to cut this thing out of here. $26,988, it's $1,000 less than it's on my website for right now. And believe me, I'm just winging this thing right now. We had a payment here of $426. What's $1,000 gonna save you? Somewhere around $16 for?
Thereabouts.
Let's call it $409 a month. So if you're looking for this vehicle, you're gonna buy it under what my advertised price is. I just want it gone.
It's almost wholesale.
Now we talk about turn. What's turn mean, Jimmy?
Turn means that when a dealership has a certain amount of inventory, they have to turn it every so often.
Right.
So this has,
Right. This is well.
as far as turn, that's what a turn is.
Right, but you said this has what?
I don't know what the market day supply is.
Right, but I wasn't able to transition off what you said. Like you're like this is. I was gonna say, well, this is.
I thought
the
you'd
turn
fill
is.
in. Listen.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen. We're one take Johnny here, so we're gonna roll with this one. But that was not a good pass of the ball there, Jimmy. I gotta say that to you.
All right, here. Pass the palm tree.
Please don't beat me with a plastic palm tree. But here you go. 22 Hyundai Ioniq SEL, 15,000 miles, $27,988 payment.
$426.
$426 a month is gonna put this in your driveway.
Ooh.
No, actually I said $409.
You got like.
Forget $426. $409 is gonna put this bad boy in your driveway. So if you're looking for that car, maybe you're a pizza delivery driver, maybe you're an Uber driver, and this is gonna be a perfect one for that because you're not gonna spend on gas and all that money's yours.
Yep.
So call us at
315-633-7060.
or visit us at cleancarscheat.com, open 7 days a week. All right, Jimmy, here's another.
All right. I just thought that would be a good blooper.
Like to bang me with a tree.
No, it's almost like the door on my nose.
2021 BMW 330 xDrive. What does xDrive mean? xDrive means
all-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive. So it's going to get you around in the summer, looking good, feeling good. It's also going to get you around in the winter with no problem. So you're going to get through any climate, any elements, because these things rock and roll in the snow, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Yeah. So you've sold these. You understand these from head to toe, probably a little bit more than me, but I understand them enough to do a commercial with them. So I'm going to take the seat here.
You take the seat.
Okay, I
Take
got
the
you.
wheel. I'll take the wheel.
So this 21 has 36,000 miles on it, black with 18-inch plastic palm trees and 18-inch multi-spoke wheels. It's got a black leather interior, and this has got that nice new BMW screen. That's the one thing about these cars is they have a killer dashboard. So if you're looking for that up-to-date screen, you want to get all that 3D.
They got rid of all that orange digital look.
Exactly. So this is top of the line when it comes to interior. Very comfortable. Nice leather that BMW has. When you hop in one of these, they smell a little different than most cars.
They do.
Because they use a higher grade of leather. You'll notice that with a lot of your high-end imports.
That's good.
That's right. It's got just a unique smell, but it's nice. It's nice and luxurious, like a good cologne or a good perfume. Yeah. So if you're looking to feel the part, be the part,
Then be the part.
dress, then be the part.
If you want to be the part,
How much does it cost to be the part?
man, listen, it's only $36,443 or a low payment of.
What's this?
I got a little sweat because hotter
Than a biscuit?
than a biscuit.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know what's hotter than a biscuit too?
Yeah.
The payment.
The gravy you put on top?
Only $556 a month.
$556.
Gravy.
Okay. That payment's gravy, right?
That's gravy.
Okay, so if you want to put a little bit of this gravy in your driveway, you can do it. If you got a trade, you got a little negative equity, bring it. We're going to be able to help you out with that. This car has a high book value. It's going to help to absorb some of that. And with whatever your problem is, whether it's credit, everybody has a little hook, right? Not everybody, but a lot of people do, right? Let's face it. We either have some negative equity, we have some credit issues, we have down payment issues. Whatever those are, it's our job to have the creativity to figure out a deal, structure it properly, and serve it to the bank with a smile, okay?
Here you go.
They're gonna serve back that approval with a smile, and you are gonna have the biggest smile of all. Visit us today, cleancarscheap.com, or dial
315-633-7060
open
today.
7 days a week.
Bang!
Okay, you ready? Here we have a 2015 Toyota Tundra SR5 extended cab, okay? This has the 6.5-foot box. So here's the thing. A lot of these trucks nowadays, they actually lack that 6.5 foot.
They're usually 5.5s.
So this has got the 6.5 foot. What's the other benefit to the Tundra? When we talk about payload capacity and towing capacity, these perform like a 3/4 ton truck. So if you're looking for that work truck, you need to tow something, but you don't want to pay the fuel bill that it's going to cost you to operate a 3/4 ton truck, this is going to be that good meet in the middle, okay? This 2015 Tundra, really the ticket to this truck is the mileage. It's got 74,000 miles on it. Let's do the math now. We got a 2015 truck. The truck's 8 years old. The average driver, let's say, we'd like to say 12,000 miles, right? But the average guy's probably in a truck putting 15,000 a year on a truck.
15, yep.
Okay? So let's take 8 times 15 is how much? 120,000. So 120, love it. So that was good at math.
No, listen, you already
Math.
rehearsed it. You were good at math, though.
Okay. So 120,000 miles. 120,000 miles this truck should have. The truck has 74,000 miles on it. Think about that. You're buying a truck with almost 50,000 miles less than it should have. Let's talk about market price. If 100% the market, let's say every truck out here was selling for $29,000. The average 15 with 100, or let's say 74,000 miles on it is selling for 29 or 30 grand. Let's call it 30 grand for round numbers, okay? We would call that 100% the market. We typically, and this is how small the margins are right now, we typically buy around 95% to market. So there's typically a 5% margin. I'm selling this truck at 95% to market. So you're gonna be able to hop into something that has about 50,000 less miles than the typical competitor. You're gonna, obviously when you got 50,000 less miles, that means that you got 50,000 less miles not only on the body, but on all the mechanical parts of the truck.
And it's 5% lower than the market.
It's 5% lower than market.
See how I did that in my math?
Yeah, with nearly more than a third less mileage than it should
Get all
have.
technical on me. Let's stop with the technical stuff. Let's talk about the price point. That's
Price point.
important.
Okay, let's get to that.
And now you're gonna.
Okay, now I want you to do this because I'm going to show these guys how transparent we really are. What's that say on the screen?
That says $28,573.
Right.
Or the bottom part, which is the more attractive part
Yep.
for this type of truck,
Is how much?
starts with a 3.
And ends with a what?
3.
Okay, what's the middle number?
7. $373 a month.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I think the price is a little bit high for my taste. I want
Let's
the
try
truck
to lower. Can I eat too?
You're going to eat. You're going to eat. The good thing is you get to eat either way. I don't. I'm not going to eat on this one, okay? But I don't care. I just want
Come to
this
your
stuff
house
to
for
move.
dinner.
I got 500. Listen, with 550 cars in stock, I got to keep them moving. That's the name of the
That
game.
is the game.
Because I have buyers, I have mechanics, I have all. Everybody. It's a big wheel.
We have lots of family.
We have a lot of families that we feed here, so we have to keep the wheels moving. So which means we got to move them out. Sometimes win, sometimes lose, sometimes draw. This one, I'm going to make a little money. I'm not going to lie, but take away that 373 payment. We're going to put this in the low 340s for you with approved credit. Now, we're not talking eons for term. We're talking a 66-month loan. So a 5.5-year loan, I'm going to shave this thing down to 26,988. Let's call it. I'm going to take that 373. I'm going to make it into a 343. Okay? I'm going to shave 30 bucks a month off of the payment. You can go to Car Gurus and verify this right now because they store all the pricing. When we make a price change, you'll be able to see that. So right now, right before I did this commercial, looking at my laptop, I decided to cut this thing and I just want it gone.
You know what that is?
Yeah. It's amazing. It is amazing. So if you're looking for that amazing deal, you want something that's not going to break the bank, you want something that's got low mileage for the model year, you want a 6.5-foot box and a truck that's going to tow anything you want around, this is the one right here. Visit us at cleancarscheap.com. And let me get back, I always like to cut and go, but if you want, maybe you want a more expensive truck. Maybe you want that 2022 with 3,000 or 4,000 miles. This is the place.
If there's sort of popsicle you want to lick.
Yeah. So you ever open up that ice cream cooler and you just,
Like my.
can you make your mind up?
Did you like it?
This is what we got here. So visit us, cleancarscheap.com or dial 6. Go ahead.
315.
It's your turn.
633-7060 today.
Open 7 days a week.
With AutoShield, we've really focused on building this warranty, right? We've designed it. One of the biggest things with the design was I wanted to make sure that my customers have the same coverage they'd have if they bought the car new. Okay? I don't like small print, I don't like high deductibles, and I don't believe in powertrain warranties. So if you're buying a warranty under our roof, there's one warranty. It's gonna be the AutoShield warranty. It's gonna be a bumper to bumper. I'm not supposed to say that, but a true bumper to bumper like you're gonna get from the manufacturer.
Mirror the factory coverage.
Exactly. So I wanted a mirror of the factory coverage. And one thing I know, I've 25 years at this, I know that it's really easy to lose a customer.
Absolutely.
Okay? So why would you focus as hard as you do at getting that customer to come back and getting that repeat business, but then sell a garbage warranty that's just gonna turn the customer off in your
Like
service?
the ones you see out there that are like a la carte, or like the ones that credit unions offer, things like that.
Right. Credit unions, those warranties are absolute garbage, okay? Let those banks sell you loans. They're not in the business of selling warranties, okay? You wouldn't go to the grocery store for a haircut, would you? Well, you don't buy warranties from banks.
Great point.
Exactly.
Great point.
Exactly.
And a lot of people don't, think about it, but you wouldn't drive the car down the road without automotive insurance.
Exactly.
And let's face it, you're 3 times more likely to use a warranty of a vehicle than you are your own auto insurance.
Right. So if you're 3 times more likely to use an extended warranty than you are your own automobile insurance, it's got to make putting a warranty on your vehicle a no-brainer.
Absolutely.
With AutoShield's administrators, they make sure you don't get stuck footing the bill for any of those expensive car repairs. Did I mention that with AutoShield, you also get a free loaner car, free New York State inspections, free car wash with every service visit, and discounted service? That's the peace of mind every driver is looking for.
A 2019 Dodge Journey with a 3rd row seat, 71,000 miles. Now that's an off-clock car. What does off-clock mean? Off-clock means that the mileage is a little high for the model year. But listen, nothing wrong with that. Because if you're somebody that's budget-minded, somebody that needs to get into an easy payment, maybe it's a second vehicle, maybe you just can't spend $350 or $400 a month, but you gotta have that 3rd row, and you can't buy something with 120,000 miles from some rinky-dink dealer on the corner. It's gonna charge you 22% interest, and you'll never get out of it, and they won't stand behind what they sold you.
Or maybe you just want something that's priced equal to maybe your cable bill.
Exactly. So this one right here is gonna have 71,000 miles. Again, a little high for a 19,
But the price point is on point.
But it's not high when the price point's $17,988.
Or a payment of $274.
Exactly. So
It's like saying we haven't said it in a long time. $274.
hard to find something in the twos. Hard to find something in the right color in the twos. Color usually brings
The
1,000.
third row.
Color usually brings 1,000 or two more. This one's going to be priced below market. I just lowered that right before I did this
did.
commercial too.
Trying to figure that one out. But okay, you own it.
Listen, I just want to move the inventory.
I know you
That's
do.
what we do.
Like this.
So
keep it moving.
keep it moving. So this 2019 Journey is going to be a great second vehicle. It's going to be something that's going to get the family around, a grocery getter, whatever you need. It's going to be able to do the trick. Is it all-wheel drive?
No,
It's not.
no.
Okay.
That's okay. With a good set of snow tires or all seasons.
Okay.
Yeah, true statement.
It is true.
Yeah, I know.
So let's talk about that. You say, hey, it's not all-wheel drive, but it's front-wheel drive. A lot of people don't mind driving a car, so why wouldn't you mind driving that? Here's the difference from this to a car. It's going to give you a higher ground clearance. It's got a large wheel on it, right, for the vehicle. So it's got a lot of traction on the road. It's got a lot of
Let's keep on.
Okay. So needless to say, so it's got a high ground clearance. Obviously, it's going to help you get through that higher snow. You put a good set of snows on this, no problem, and it's going to give you a lot better fuel mileage as well.
10-second funny story.
Do it.
Think about it. I've been doing this for 26 years. They're about the same, right?
Yep.
Back in the day, when front-wheel drives were coming into play, legit, Stan,
Yeah,
there was
you're
a
right.
lot of rear-wheel drive cars.
Yes.
Oh man, I can't be without front-wheel drive. Those rear-wheel drive. Now I can't be without all-wheel drive. Well, listen, before there was all-wheel drive, there was front-wheel drive. Before there was front-wheel drive, there was rear-wheel drive. Before there was